was the fact that I didn't have to try to guard him. If you had a poor defensive scheme, he was going to fill the hoop up until you either figured it out or the game was over and you lost the game. Some of his acrobatic drives to the hoop are just remarkable. You know, he could get past the defense and use a little bit of English off of it.
I do not care. Yep. I don't care about 9/11. You know, if you're to headhunt me for that, whatever, I guess. Doesn't hurt me at the end of the day. It really does not hurt me at the end of the day.
Greetings, everyone, from Chicago, the host of the 1988
Yeah, I ain't having the Aero filter on.
Alongside the terrific Clark Kellogg and our
Fuck
reporter
that.
David Aldridge on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and
God.
4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right,
Okay,
Kevin.
so I've got to
Windy
score
City,
40 with
Chicago
my get 8
has
rebounds,
produced
3
Mo
assists, I
Cheeks,
think.
Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark Aguirre, all All-Stars, and I'm
Is
sure
this an
they've got
MJ I
plenty
can
of
play
family and
defense?
friends in attendance to enjoy
But can he
their
fade?
performance on
Like,
the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate.
can he
And
fade,
Clark,
or is it like
there
a
common
situation
thread
where
when
he
you think
can't
about a
fade type thing, you know?
Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course. So you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion. And that's something all Chicago players share in common.
Lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside and Dominic Wilkins with Larry Bird, the forwards. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
There we go.
And when the jump shot is fallen for Michael Jordan, what can you do? He is unstoppable. Clark, you see Larry
The
and
dig
Magic
writing
together
is
in those
absolutely
conference ads.
insane.
They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And, Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. Here's Jordan. After the made shot from Alex English. Over Lever. Olajuwon with the rebound.
Oh, I hate the speed.
And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smarts. But you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed, they do. And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the
Okay, that's
Marshall
money.
Black
Oh my God,
Education
don't.
Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
There we go. Down the court. Money.
The shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now.
Fuck.
And Lever has it in the corner.
Okay, defense. Jump.
If you're just tuning in, we've
Back.
played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Damn.
It's good, 2 points. And if there was a snub, Clark, for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
There we go.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
Yep, the Tennessee Volunteers should be here. And Michael Jordan winning the dunk contest yesterday, Clark. Can he add to his trophy case tonight?
Kevin, I think his teammates want to see him win the MVP.
Well,
I think they're going to give him as many touches as he needs.
That's absolutely horrible.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch.
No,
Here's
back him
Jordan
down.
after the made shot from
On
Karl
fake. Money.
And the wing jumper off
What is that? Like,
he's got to be kicking
MJ, you need to be
to
doing
make that shot. That's money.
Here's English. No good there. Good D by Wilkins. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Jordan with another miss.
I think if I want to get that at 8, yes, I would like to do matchups.
And an exhibition game with plenty of motivation for these stars nonetheless. For more, let's say hello to David
Why is
Aldridge.
Larry Bird
Thanks
guarding?
very much. Now, I was talking to Larry Bird about his goals for the matchup, and he said, I think our job is to get the ball to Michael Jordan, get him into the game, and get the crowd into the game. So if Bird has anything to do with it, Michael Jordan will be the MVP. And that would be poetic justice.
And
this
one.
weekend. Guys,
Let's
back to you.
go. That's too easy. Guard me, please.
Thank you, Jordan Clark, obviously.
Look at this money.
In front of
Bang.
his hometown crowd, he loves
Talk
it,
to me.
and they really love it.
Talk to me.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You think about the
Watch
fans
this.
in Chicago.
Room
They
steal.
love
Fuck.
basketball. And I can expect, and you can too.
Oh, Patrick,
a ton
what are
of
you
energy,
doing, you
some
fucking
extra
bum?
Adrenaline.
Wait, that's our ball?
Anytime Michael
What?
touches the ball.
Clark, this city is on fire with Jordan, aren't they? I mean, they love him, and they think about what's to come. My goodness.
Smoking.
Yeah. Hey, Clark, the record for
What?
points in the All-Star game is 42, set by Wilt Chamberlain back in the 1962 All-Star game.
And, you know, a lot of Wilt's records seem virtually
Damn.
untouchable, but I don't think that one is. With all these
Money?
great scores,
Oh
who
my
knows?
god.
It might be broken tonight.
Oh,
It's
wouldn't
tough.
that be fun?
It's tough. Book it.
And Kareem looking to set the career record for all-star scoring. Isn't that something?
What?
It really is.
Fuck.
Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the most all-star appearances by far in NBA history, Clark, and an all-star in every season of his career except one. And in that year, he was injured.
Yeah, and at 40 years of age, matter of fact, the youngest player tonight was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first all-star appearance. That player, Brad Doherty.
No kidding.
Who?
That's right. Johnson
Who the fuck is
makes it
Brad
hard to
Doherty?
deal with.
Who the fuck is that? Wait, hold on. What the fuck is he? Brad? Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he an all-star? That makes sense.
Inside, which is why he's able to
But it makes no sense. Who the fuck is Brad Doherty? Oh, the fucking centaur.
really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The
Hey,
soft
whoa.
touch on full display.
No good from Jordan. The West leading by 3. Here's McDaniel. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Johnson. Jordan with the rebound.
Okay, that's one.
There's got to be some excitement, maybe even, Clark, some butterflies playing in the All-Star game. You want to prove you
Money.
belong out there.
Oh
I
my
agree
god.
with that, and
I can score
also be
40.
the temptation to
Like, I can do
try
that.
to do a little too much, maybe get flashy, but with these players still getting a feel for each other in the flow, a lot to be said for making the simple play.
Nevertheless, a great honor. shoots from the baseline. It
Ah,
doesn't go for
the
him.
fucking thing is so weird this year.
Drexler with the ball. Picked up by Rivers.
I need to hold it a
7
little
second
longer.
difference, shot and game clock. Clyde Drexler on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. The West again cannot hit. Outside, Jordan. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 15. And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile,
Okay.
Clark
Boom.
Kellogg
Danny
this
Ainge.
season,
Oh.
he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play.
That was
West All-Stars
horrible.
out in front, leading by... Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988
That was horrible.
All-Star game here in Chicago.
That was just
As these
terrible.
fans hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello, his first time coaching in the All-Star game.
Jordan, good, and it's you
There we go.
assist that time. Jordan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the East All-Stars. They've got Wilkins. Ewing is out there with Bird. Then it's Jordan, and it's Rivers in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. How about that? Mike's a terrific friend of yours and mine, and Fratello's Hawks recently moved into first place in the East after the Cavs beat the Celtics. Clark enabling him to become the coach of the East All-Stars.
So don't be surprised if the Cavs' Brad Doherty gets extended minutes in his first All-Star appearance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Here's Drexler. Shooting foul
Shit.
as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And here early, Clark, the East has the edge.
You look at that team on the East squad, an embarrassment of riches, Kevin, and, you know, they've got so many weapons. I think it simply comes down to execution for them.
Malone's checked in for the East. Thomas comes in for Doc Rivers. Here's Drexler.
This Malone is too slow. I hate how with centers, like when they're turning in that,
There's a rival for
they
the
just
size and athleticism of Michael Jordan Clark. It might just be Clyde Drexler.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. The Phi Slamma Jamma alum can take flight with the very best of them.
Yep, great athletes. Elijah kicks to Drexler.
no, that's Drexler.
That's good, and it's Elijah with the assist.
What?
Drexler's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark, and amidst this all-star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
Huh.
Trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
whoa,
they
what?
can find some common ground.
Please make it happen soon.
And the West has made their imprint here in the early going, Clark.
Unfazed by those that are predicting otherwise, they're playing with a lot of confidence and maybe a little bit of an edge, too.
Okay, there we
You
go.
can see it, can't you?
Yep. Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams
Got
throwing
19.
haymakers.
From deep, Drexler. East grabs the miss.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Here's Jordan. And Thomas has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
How do you miss
And
that?
Elijah has got the ball here for the West. Trailing by 2. Drexler passes
Karl
to
Malone versus Michael Jordan's pretty funny.
to the paint. Here's Malone. The rebound by Jordan.
And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach. And at 26 points per game, Drexler ranks 7th in the league in scoring. His Blazers playing catch-up with the Lakers, though. Their improved defense has helped them overcome some early injuries.
Here's Jordan. And the
Mike.
shot goes down.
Oh,
Jordan's got 23. And Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Drexler. Can't connect from short range.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Drexler drawing the double team. Jordan against Lever.
Fat Lever. Fatty.
To Drexler. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Malone. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan sends it back.
Oh, my boy.
Defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan. It's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys. And, you know, so far, I like the effort from both teams. It's an exhibition, but each team showing great pride. They're getting after it.
1:05 left in the first half.
Wow.
And another shot, and he wills that one.
Okay, that was... Holy shit, I was struggling there.
Starting last season, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Amazing and remarkable, right. Wow. Some solid defense by Malone. The West trails by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Aguirre. Offensive rebound. Malone, good. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, before every game, Karl Malone calls his mother back in Summerfield, Louisiana, to ask what numbers he should shoot for. Tonight, she said go for 25 and 11.
Jordan looking around. Over Drexler. It's good from about 19 feet.
Oh, that
Jordan's
was...
got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars.
He is certainly a dominant player.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Can't lie, that hurts. Oh my god. That really does hurt.
And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th.
You know, you get into the latter stages of the game, and it's
M1.
Wonder who will take
Big.
the MVP trophy.
Get
Certainly
big.
one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk
Talk
about the great
to
ones.
me.
And of the players in tonight's All-Star Game, Clark, 2 have won MVP trophies in this game before. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has
All he
won
needs
2
is
out
10
of the
points.
last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most. Bob Pettit is the only player to do it 4 times.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got
That's
Magic
volleyball
Johnson.
right there.
English is out there with Malone. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Lever in at the shooting guard position. And Clark, a slow start, but Michael Jordan is beginning now to get some momentum and heating up.
And the fans starting to take notice. They're feeling it a little bit, making some noise. They're certainly hoping he can make it happen.
Here's Johnson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
3 trips to the line.
What the fuck is there so many kids?
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Malone. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Lever.
Oh.
And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favored and top billing and giving these fans quite a show.
And Clark, when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends. They're certainly on the rise in my mind.
A lot of people like those moves. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. The East leading by 5. Jordan's shot is off. Jordan against Johnson. Deflects the pass, and the West can't hang on to the
What
ball.
the fuck was that?
That's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the West. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the East. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He gets
There we go.
Jordan's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
And for a report on the center position,
Thought I had that.
we take
Thought
it
I had
over
that.
to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the big stories this weekend is the matchup of Moses Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon. Of course, Moses helped Hakeem a lot when he was starting in the game. He worked with him down in Houston in the summertime on low post moves and how to really rebound the basketball. Now we see the torch being passed from one of the all-time greats to a future all-time great. Kevin, back to you.
That's a good story, D.A., and there is that handoff, which is so historic to watch. Hakeem Olajuwon, by the way, Clark, got the 3rd most All-Star votes this year.
Which indicates how much the fans are beginning to recognize and appreciate his excellence. There's a reason that Olajuwon was drafted ahead of Michael Jordan. He's got a lot of game and clearly on his way to being one of the all-time greats. And in this day and age, you've got to have a dominant
That's
center
40.
to be able to compete for
Okay,
championships.
now I'm going to get
He is
4
indeed a very
rebounds.
special player. You're right.
You know, there's been talk about adding a 3rd referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it. And they plan to put it before the Board of Governors at the next meeting.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Star. And Clark, with 3 officials working games, do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly, with more guys out there.
Yeah, you know, I think, Kevin, it might be the case early on with the 3rd official, but over time it'll smooth itself out. Off the ball, you know, some things you could get away with in the past, maybe not so much with 3 officials out there. And Kareem at 40, still handling his business, getting it done.
Yeah, there we go.
15 points
Now
a
I got to
game
get
on
4 rebounds.
54% shooting from the field for a 40-year-old. That is excellent production from the center position.
Johnson kicks to Lever. English outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Donaldson comes in for English. And it's Drexler in for Lever.
I want to try hitting 1
These guys are
3-pointer though.
accustomed to having their team's offense built around them. It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
The West trails by 9. Drexler inside. Working on Wilkins. Here's Donaldson. Doherty defending. Offensive rebound. The pass to Drexler. Here's Donaldson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And the 7-2 center from the Mavericks, James Donaldson.
You know, I think he's the only lefty in this game. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge right left-handed, but they shoot it with their right hand.
You and I have talked about this before, but defending a lefty is different than defending clearly a right-handed shooter.
Throws you off just a little bit, Kevin.
And you think about it,
Okay.
Justin Clark, how about the all-star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this, that sacrifice is not much at all.
You're exactly right. And Kareem will need to get it going, Clark, to reach double digits.
I think his teammates have to do a better job of getting him touches. Just keep feeding him. He's more than capable of getting there. We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And the East All-Stars with
I just wanted to pretty much just pull it.
Ainge comes in for Wilkins.
Block.
And it's Rivers in for Chiefs.
There we go.
And West also making a switch.
Oh, who's ball? Who's ball? Who's ball?
Olajuwon's checked in for James Worthy.
Okay. Alright.
The East leading by 8. Outside
Pass down,
Jordan.
pump fake, step back, or drive to the lane, whatever.
And it's a new single-game record in scoring for the All-Star game, set right in front of us by Michael Jordan.
What an incredible athlete, Kevin, and it seems whatever he sets his mind to do, he can do it. Impressive.
And Magic Johnson, Clark, made it clear coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did, and the West as a team will certainly have their work cut out.
3 more rebounds?
Slow that guy down.
Yeah, 3 more rebounds.
Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Over McHale. He clangs that one off.
Oh my god, please miss so I can get these rebounds.
Olajuwon's got his 3rd basket of the night. Michael Jordan
Fucking weak bitch.
Going on an absolute
Come on,
rampage,
man.
piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter.
Ooh.
Back to the action in just a minute.
Alright.
Welcome back to
I don't understand
Chicago,
when Mike is
All-Star game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
Rivers out there with Ainge. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Ewing in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Outside Lever. Pass to English. He takes it in.
Oh.
And English with the stuff.
You know, people said Alex English was too light of frame, too skinny, not athletic enough. Well, how about this? He's playing in his 7th straight All-Star game. So much for being too skinny.
Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are graped up pretty good.
Jordan against English. Back to Ainge. Passes it to Jordan. And the rejection by English. Down the stretch here, the East, Clark, out in front.
Getting it done. It's been such a fun game to watch. Entertaining from both sides.
Woo, it sure has been. Johnson kicks to Lever. 5 on the clock. It's Lever on the wing. And it's good.
Oh my god, guard him.
English.
And Fat Lever, snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well. Best by a mile for NBA guards.
A big group substitution here for the East. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Ewing. Bird comes in for McHale. Dominique Wilkins. He's checked in for Danny Ainge. And Thomas subbed in for Rivers. And so English will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon.
What the fuck was that?
Johnson delivers passes with such pinpoint accuracy. Wow!
How about this list? Players who have never missed an All-Star game in their careers. Jerry West, Bob Pettit, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Hakeem Olajuwon. those last 3 playing here tonight. And Commissioner
Ooh.
David Stern.
Ooh.
Big time. Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there.
That's
and it completely
big.
baffled the defender.
Ball's knocked loose.
That's big. That's big.
Now here's
Max! There! I know. Damn.
outside lever. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
Damn, what's wrong with him?
That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Constantly applying pressure on the defense. Lever gets himself to the stripe.
Fucking fat lever. Okay, defense.
Free throw, good. Lever.
There we go.
And he makes both free throws.
Fat Lever is not the biggest guard, but he makes big impact on the game because he plays with such intensity at both ends of the floor.
Fuck.
And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Fat Lever is a remarkable rebounder for a player his size. Johnson's shot is off.
And after the Central Division, the Midwest has been the second most competitive division. Those teams are sitting at 10 games over 500.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The West again cannot hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. They've led by as much as 10. Jordan the pass to Wilkins. Over English.
There we go. A little bit of English.
No good. And Clark in the Midwest, those Rockets are really making a push.
And they're doing it behind Hakeem Olajuwon. To me, he's the best center in the NBA. They certainly got a chance to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Oh, yeah. That ties the game.
Sure.
English has got 10 points in just
Should have blocked it.
Looking completely comfortable attacking from the inside. Alex English doing his thing.
Foul.
The first free throw is good. That one misses.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Kicks it out to Johnson to take the lead. That falls. Great assist by Lever. Lever's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout called by the East. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He's getting to the ragdoll game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 52 points.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Johnson dishes to Olajuwon.
Oh, my God.
With incredible footwork for a big man. Clark coming down the stretch. It's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game is right. Incredible effort and energy on both sides. I know these guys have to be maxed out and gassed.
And the shot is good.
Larry Bird had it going last night at the Legends game, trying to fill it up tonight as well.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
No one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
That's smart.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And
Please?
so here are the West All-Stars. Johnson. It's hauled in by
There's
the
the
East
8.
All-Stars. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Floats one up. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with some nice D. Outside, English.
Please.
Back to Johnson.
Back. Please. Defense. Okay. Okay.
There's the pass to Olajuwon.
Pass to Elijah one. Block. Block.
It's in.
Fuck.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
Ooh, a crucial possession right here.
We need to get a play set for Larry Bird.
Pulls up on the
That's
wing.
money.
It counts.
Oh
And
my
Larry
god.
Bird winning 3 straight MVP
Oh my god, that was
from
nerve-wracking.
1983 to
Oh.
1986.
You know who the last player was to do that?
I'm going back to the 60s. You tell me.
Yeah,
I know you
Bill
know.
Russell.
Yeah, right,
It's
of
Bill
course.
Russell, 1960 to 63.
Of course. I'm glad we bring him up. A legend.
Yep.
Johnson, the pass to Elijah One. Dishes it to Lever.
Fat lever.
Great D that time from Bird.
Oh my god.
Good offense squaring up against
Oh.
better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. They lead by 1. Good.
Why does he
We
have
got
post
exactly
takeover?
what we expected.
What?
Bird doing what he does in the clutch. Cold.
Why does
blood.
Larry Bird have
Now a
post
timeout call
takeover?
for the West All-Stars. They trail by 3.
I just find that really weird.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer.
Why are you leaving
to get
him
a quick
open?
2 and then foul.
Oh, and Elijah One throws it down.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the key. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
It's in.
They are not over the limit yet.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So it's the West now. They trail by 3. Pass to Thomas. And an intentional foul right there.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Brick.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone
Oh, I
is a
thought they had no more
on both ends
timeouts.
and a very valuable part of this team.
Timeout called here.
No, they
by
must
the
have
East.
one.
They're going to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Best
No
defense.
option here but to go for 3. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the 3. Needs to connect from long range right
Oh
now,
my
right
god,
now.
big block.
And the Eastern
That was a
All-Stars
big
come in.
block.
The favorites coming in. Clark, they did not disappoint.
Yeah, you looked at that team on paper and you saw
Yeah.
they were the stronger team and should have been favored, but you still got to go out and prove it, and they did exactly that.
And so much scoring in that lineup for the East. My goodness, look at those names. That's always going to be tough to stop.
And you fact